also Greg Extension.
So, with that, we're officially
live.
Or we will be in 5-10 seconds when it catches up.
Deviled Greg's.
Oh.
Yes! Deviled Greg's! I don't know how he feels about that, but it's funny and it's going in.
So,
We lost
I just
her.
synchronized.
Yeah, you did.
Well, at least we have audio, so we can go there. All right, so we've been exploring the world of puns with my name in it. That is not the big.
Long listener.
Yeah, so maybe
You
we'll,
want to talk?
Break it, Greg.
Break
Just
Greg.
remember, I spell my name with 2 G's. No, Greg Nog is funny though.
Eggnog, Greg Nog!
That's funny. So, with it though, today is the day, a special day to celebrate 415 plus subscribers, which I'm now up to, I think, 490. And so that's cool. But the D&D Club decided that if I were going to get to said number of 415 subscribers, that I would be responsible for providing a reading by Kermit the Frog. I don't know if that's like Masterpiece Theater style, but I decided to do, since I've read Lord of the Rings a bunch, I did decide to do a Tolkien-inspired reading. So we're going to do Kermit the Frog, and we're just going to do a couple pages from The Hobbit, An Unexpected Party. So, here we go.
We believe in you, Greg.
Kermit the Frog here, reading An Unexpected Party by J.R.R. Tolkien, Chapter 1. In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Not a nasty, dirty, wet hole, filled with the ends of worms and an oozy smell, nor yet a dry, bare, sandy hole with nothing in it to sit down on or to eat. It was a hobbit hole, and that means comfort. It had a perfectly round door like a porthole, painted green with a shiny yellow brass knob in the exact middle. The door opened onto a tube-shaped hall, like a tunnel, a very comfortable tunnel without smoke, with paneled walls and floors tiled and carpeted, provided with polished chairs and lots of pegs for hats and coats. The hobbit was fond of visitors. The tunnel wound on, going fairly, but not quite straight into the side of the hill. The hill, as all the people from miles round called it, and many little round doors opened out of it. First on one side, and then on another. Doors opened out of it, first on one side and then on another. No going upstairs for the hobbit. Bedrooms, bathrooms, cellars, pantries, lots of these. Wardrobes. He had whole rooms devoted to clothes. Kitchens, dining rooms, all were on the same floor, and indeed on the same passage. Are we sure this is a hobbit hole and not something Miss Piggy would have rented? Sounds like an Airbnb that she'd get for us. The best rooms were all on the left-hand side going in, because good adventurers go left. For these were the only ones to have windows, deep-set, round windows looking over his garden and meadows beyond, sloping down to the river. This hobbit was a very well-to-do hobbit, and his name was Baggins. The Bagginses had lived in the neighborhood of the hill for time out of mind, and people considered them very respectable. Not only because most of them were rich, but also because they never had any adventures or did anything unexpected. You could tell what a Baggins would say on any question without the bother of asking him. That's a strange thing. Or maybe it's not. I feel strangely accustomed to this Baggins fellow, though I don't like all the riches. This is a story, though, of how a Baggins had an adventure and found himself doing and saying things altogether unexpected. He may have lost neighbors' respect, but he gained, well, we'll see whether he gained anything at all in the end. With that, should I stop there? Like,
Nope, keep going.
page.
Keep going. I'm kidding. Do what you want. I'm kidding.
Finish up and come on to dinner. The mother of our particular hobbits. Oh, what is a hobbit? I suppose hobbits need some description nowadays, since they have become rare and shy of little big people. as they call us. They are, or were, a little people about half our height and smaller than the bearded dwarves. Hobbits have no beards. There is a little or no magic about them. That's almost like my friend Gonzo. He doesn't have any beards either, but he does have a really big nose. There is little or no magic about them, however, except the ordinary, everyday sort, which helps them to disappear quietly and quickly when large, stupid folk like you and me come blundering along, making a noise like elephants, which they can hear a mile off. They are inclined to be fat in the stomach. They dress in bright colors, chiefly green and yellow, wear no shoes because their feet grow natural leathery soles and thick, warm brown hair like the stuff on their heads, which is curly. Have long, clever brown fingers, good-natured faces, and laugh deep, fruity laughs, especially after dinner, which they have twice a day when they can get it. See, I like to pretend that I have dinner, but I'm just always stuffed. Or perhaps I'm never stuffed. It's hard to say these days. Now, you know enough to go on. As I was saying, the mother of this hobbit of Bilbo Baggins, that is, well, the famous Belladonna Took, one of the three remarkable daughters of the old Took. You know what? I think we've gone too far here. If we keep going, we could open up a whole adventure. Perhaps we should stop.
This is called Greg's losing it.
Stop now.
I think a page and a half is far enough. So, if we...
No, we say it's not enough.
Okay,
So, if I get to 425 subscribers, within reason, you all can choose a voice and a text, and I will do my best with that.
Why am I about to suggest a sheep voice?
yes! The
Like,
sheep
just,
voice!
Like speaking sheep, like Shaun the Sheep, or like a ba, but with English.
With
You know
English.
exactly how you spoke as the sheep when I decided to speak with animals to the sheep, like that.
You have to do that again.
Okay. Cool. Then you have to choose a reading for that, for me to do.
Alright,
that
so
with.
this is the Goblin tribe.
Okay.
See, but the Goblin Tribe is in the representation of Greg.
It's. Make sure and like take a picture of it for me. Don't lose.
Yeah,
Don't lose.
sure.
It. Post it in the Discord.
This guy's not Kermit, but
He'll go in there.
appreciation.
Yeah. That's the longest I've ever used the Kermit voice.
You
on-
held it
on
quite
end,
well.
So that's a tough
See how his
one.
voice does.
Do what?
See how well your voice does later on.
Yeah, it's hard to, because Kermit, I was listening, and sometimes he has like that hi kind of thing, but he also has a lower register that sometimes I forget about. And especially when he's like telling a very straight-faced joke. Yeah, it's fun.
I was trying not to laugh so hard as to
Yeah.
throw you off, and it took me
No,
I was so mad.
I got thrown off just once.
By our
But that's
laughter.
fine. Okay, so with that, Gavin is not
Great.
here.
Don't worry.
Wah,
Devin's-
wah.
Never mind, that was gonna be good.
Yeah, so Gavin's not here. Julie, are you hanging out? You just you gonna sit in and listen, or
I guess.
okay? I'm not sure what the other tables have going on, but cool. All right. So when last Noella and you all met,
Oh,
those
I
who
keep
don't
forgetting
want
about that.
do that. So I had sent some instructions that as you watch about an hour in, you realize Noella's like, oh, there's a second message.
Because she didn't want to read all the way through it.
But if you do go watch that video, she does a 30-second impression of me that's pretty funny. It's like, is it the shark wearing Woody's hat in Toy Story? That's what it felt like. Look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. So that was fun. But yes. So Noella took over. So overall, the party had spent the previous session, the penultimate to last, if you will.
Tormenting some trolls.
No, the one before that, you guys had finished
Oh, the
up
one before.
helping having a conversation with Baba Yaga, and then helping the Goblin Village teleport and stay hidden, and then convinced them to lead the whole village out and destroy what was left of their mud hut community or whatever. And so then you went off into the woods. And apparently
inadvertently walked onto claim the land that these things. So when Noella said, "Greg, you spelled them wrong," it's because I had creatures called Grendels, which is somewhat inspired by Beowulf. But that doesn't matter now because
You messed this up.
Doesn't matter anymore.
because they were just forever known as trolls, and she used the internet to look them up instead of. So that's fine. So they may show up in a different way. But a version of forest trolls had a strangely high level of personality.
That's a nice way of putting
There was
it.
some, so I don't know, Claire, if you went, someone told me to name that episode Flirting 101.
That was
And so I said failing at the Flirting 101 class or something like that. At some point there was invasion of supposedly private property. There's some back and forth. There was a whole lot of doorbell ringing. Over and over again. There was some club-appropriate dancing, but perhaps some forest bug, I think the phrase was backing it up,
No.
No.
or something like that.
Yes.
There was so I was not here for this and I cannot condone or confirm.
You ever-
Confirm or deny.
Actually,
seen
I
a-
did make it a public video. So
Yes.
It is visible.
You ever see a
online.
stick bug dance?
I seen a horse fly, but I didn't seen about everything. I seen an elephant fly. Sorry, that's not what you said at all, but that's what I did.
I almost don't want to erase this.
Leave it. Leave it.
Discord text from Greg saying that chilling a loincloth is just mean.
Right?
Forget it.
That's right. I did. I was like sitting there
I woke up
watching.
to seeing that message.
Oh, because I didn't mean to send that at I think I was up at like 5:30. So by the time 6:45 came around, I just wasn't even thinking because the sun was out. But yeah, I was like, why? You use prestidigitate or something to chill the loincloth of the kid? It just sounded so cruel. So these were things that
Actually,
happened.
I didn't mean it to be the kid. I meant it for me to be the one that attacked Claire.
Yeah.
See, but we were backing it up so well.
And I liked the part where Dakota's like, Greg would usually make me have a roll an athletics check. And Noella goes, well, you know what? I'm not
Greg.
Roll a survival. Sounds good. Which meant that you actually were able to climb the tree. So all of this is
Even though I
recap.
tried so many times and failed.
Ultimately, did you guys kill all the trolls? Is
Uh,
that what it was
yeah.
basically?
Yeah.
And did you capture
And by
any?
we, it means that one of us killed one and then I killed the other three.
That's right. Also, your moonbeam, just to clarify, I think you heard it's not 120 feet wide.
It's not 120 feet wide. That's how
Yeah.
far it can go from where I am.
Yeah, so you can cast
I
it
didn't
at
say
a
it was
point.
that wide.
Yeah, I think at one point you're like, it's like 120 feet, and then I can cast it, or I can move it 60 feet or something. I don't know. So anyways, that's cool. All
I
that.
can read the spell. It's okay. I would be terrified if it was 120 feet wide.
I know that. I was like
can
hearing
tell
that.
as well.
I'm like, that is just like, that's
Cast
like UFO
fireball.
crop circles, but like super.
Oh,
intense.
jeez.
There
That's
should be a spell that
the
does that.
microwave.
At like 9 level.
It's a microwave
It's a
now.
microwave. No, that would be more of a macro.
I always picture them to be a kind of horrifying microwave.
I picture it as like the humanoid life-size version of the kid with the magnifying glass. Like in the
Yeah, it kinda
movie
is that
Ants,
too.
maybe, or Bug's Life. I can't remember which one.
Bugs life.
That's insulting.
Insulting.
Ant
That's-
Solding?
No.
I don't know if you meant to pun that one. Okay, so with that, we totally have story prepared today. Definitely.
Cries.
Cries just a little internally.
Who does?
Both
Who's
of us.
crying internally?
Me.
All right, so
Dakota, you have more Greg-based puns sent to you.
I know.
all right, give us one while I grab my water.
Okay. Let's go through the multitude. Bacon, Greg, and cheese sandwich.
Yum.
Which came first, the chicken or the Greg?
Are you saying I'm a fearful man?
Greggy the Greg. Scrambled Greg. Greg Frog.
Scrambled Greg's is
Not a
already
scaredy cat.
Scrambled Greg's is already one I use. So.
And Greg Fraud.
Greg fraud?
Greg fraud?
Egg fraud? What the heck is that?
I don't know that one. But I have tried to get one
It's
of my
based off of the pun. It's based off of check fraud, so it's just saying busting that thing's Greg.
Okay.
Greg Smooth.
I just thought it was funny because it sounds like an accusation.
Yeah, Greg fraud. I did try and get
Greg
one of
fraud.
my
Yeah, that's my cousin.
I did try and get one of my best friend to have us go by Greg's and Bacon, but it wasn't very flattering.
Greg's and
Hey Aaron, good to see you. There's no Killian tonight, but I'm not sure if there's. I know he's going. Oh, so fine. Yeah, yeah.
Communication.
Yeah, I'm communicating this week. So, we're gonna jump right in here. I believe you all had gotten an almost long rest. I think Noella.
No, we were given.
No, we were given a long rest.
And then Noah never realized you said not to.
Yeah, I
so
know.
It's too late now.
This is what
Yeah, I know, Noella.
blame Noella. We're just gonna blame Noella for everything.
Yeah. I should have named that episode When the Greg's Away. That's what that should be. I may go try that one instead.
When
but,
the Craig's away.
Also, a couple times Tegan's like, I wonder how much of this is getting caught on audio. And a surprisingly good amount of it.
Oh god.
All the little side comments, it was kind of, because it kind of just picks up everything at the same volume on the camera. So like when Noella's like talking to you about things that you texted her, it comes through. And stuff.
Oh,
I
they're.
only bring it up because I knew it'd cause that reaction in Dakota. So we're gonna move on now.
Of course.
With that, you all have traveled into the forest. You wake up early in the morning, just right
After killing a whole
before,
family.
after
Murdering.
basically violently Goldilocksing this family.
Everything is too hot.
Yeah, something
hot.
like that. Yeah, anyways, okay.
Besides the
So,
loincloth, that's
yeah, well, you know, you had to tell him to chill out somehow, so.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here we go.
But that's it. So now, I do think Noella did end with a wolf, with wolves
yeah, the wolf.
howling,
Oh.
and an oversized wolf leaping into the clearing where you all and the goblin community were camping. And just to be clear, so you all are setting camp however you normally would. There's also like 30, 40 goblins, right? So it's just good to be aware. You've got a community of like 30 or 40 goblins. There's a couple nursemaids still with the babies. You've got Gobby Wobby. They have their own tents of sorts set up, or they're just a few of them, but mostly they're sleeping out just on the grass, and they've kind of burrowed themselves under piles of leaves and that kind of thing. So when this kind of right at dawn, basically, this wolf jumps out of into the clearing and immediately transforms into a human man with shoulder-length brown hair. He's a fairly he has a lot of facial hair. He's not unlike a Wolverine level of facial hair.
So just picture the Wolverine.
You could think of if it helps you to
Just
think of like
picture the wolf.
picture the Wolverine without well, actually maybe the claws do work, but no, there's no claws. Picture the Wolverine with maybe just a little more body hair.
If only Gavin were here.
If
You
only
would make so many
Okay,
jokes.
now I'm picturing a
Yeah,
mix of Halcyon from Baldur's Gate 3 and the Wolverine.
Gavin would make
Wolverine
so
character.
many jokes.
Nice. So yes, I need to play more Baldur's Gate. It's on my summer list.
Yes.
But
I wish I
I
had money.
recommend it immensely.
so with that though, he does jump into the forest. I'm doing that wrong. Hold on. He does leap into your clearing and whatnot. I think it's camera moved. That's what it was.
No, don't put the camera on me.
Yes. I'm just making sure this is that. Okay, cool. So that it's getting enough of you to register. Okay, cool. So, as the werewolf leaps in, what's everybody's first thoughts as this guy transforms? in front of you.
Is he transforming back to human?
Yes. So he's a wolf that leapt in, and when he lands, you see him kind of stand up into the humanoid form, transforming in a matter of seconds.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but there's a man here.
Does he have clothes before I do anything else?
He is clothed. He has what appears to be.
Why did you?
What was it?
I mean, thank goodness.
Well, because when you see it in the Twilight films, they transform back to being a human and they're like nude.
So in D&D, you can choose whether.
Sorry, T.
Is that the most pressing question you have?
It's pretty important, I think.
See, because here's the thing. If they were nude, we could like chill their loincloth again.
No, not if they're nude.
That's true. They wouldn't have loincloths. Thank you, Killian, for that clarification.
Thanks.
Or their loin, it works either way.
Wait, what was it, Tian?
You're
This
welcome.
representation needs an object. It can't just be a person.
I could make so many jokes right now.
Oh boy.
Yep, that's true.
If it were just the person, I would be tormenting Nikik way more.
Oh.
Valid.
Did I miss something?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't
Belarus
worry.
is going to acknowledge your, oh no, look at the person.
Yeah?
And it's going to look at,
Sorry.
thank you, Azara, and go, what do we do, oh great one?
To who?
Azara.
But we heard no answer.
Well, we heard no answer.
Azara, they ask you, what do we do, oh great one?
Why are you asking me? Do you think this is a druid thing and you need my help?
No, you just always have the answer to the plans.
Not always.
Why don't you ask him? Or, I don't know.
I got this.
Are you going?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you?
Okay.
Do you got this?
Heck
Have you
yeah.
ever got this?
I'm gonna follow behind you with my dagger slightly out just in case.
Nah, no
Are
need to
you
worry.
behind me?
It's just a man in the middle of the woods. He's not
It's just
scary.
some dude.
Just a man in the middle of the woods.
He
Hello?
was just a dude.
Hello, I am just a man in the middle of the woods. Everyone, hello.
I'm starting to think he's not a man.
My name is Dorvan.
I'm gonna call you Donovan. Okay?
That would be incorrect, but I'll allow it
Thank
for
you.
now.
What do you mean from now? What are you gonna do about it? You freak.
Well, I can see that we're going to be great friends.
I can
She's
too.
just like that.
I love your vibe. I can't quite pinpoint my non-existent tongue on it, but something about you disappearing in the middle of nowhere. I think we're
Something
gonna.
about this man in the middle of the woods.
Well, I do try to make an entrance. I will say, you all are not where I expected you all to be. Let's just be
Oh
clear.
no.
What did you expect us to be?
Or I guess I should say, I didn't expect anyone to be here with the family of trolls, right? Or
Oh,
they.
there is no family of trolls.
They're kind of gone.
There's a doorbell. You want to
well-
hear it?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm
Alright.
sure it's wonderful.
Oh, it is.
I've rung many a bell in my lifetime.
You haven't rung this one though.
I'm going to sneak away. Start pressing the doorbell.
Where? Aw, Tegan doesn't have her phone ready. Aw.
I do have my phone.
Hit the
I just don't
doorbell.
know if it'll get picked up.
I think it's broken.
Where's the doorbell? Come.
God, it's in our
I'm
hand.
gonna see if it if it picks up on the microphone. If I put it at max volume. Okay, no, that next best thing. Do you want to know what the next best thing is?
Yes.
Ah, it sounds different this time.
That's because the family died.
Oh,
That's the
Oh.
morning sound of the doorbell.
man.
It is a magical one, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what happens when it's lifeless.
Now he's gonna rack us with guilt for killing this family.
I'm not guilty.
I meant for you to kill it. I just meant it to be more of a combat-oriented, like less personified family. Like they were supposed to be beasts that were like. "Rah."
You weren't expecting them to have a rich backstory of a family that
I was-
Melissa gave them.
I was trying to make it something where it was really hard. I wasn't really trying to make it where you couldn't flirt with them, but that wasn't the goal. I was just trying to give you
Take the
guys
option away.
a
Just
legitimate
because
like
there's a
beast
goalie
combat.
doesn't mean it.
Oh, yeah, well, true.
Okay, so
Sorry.
that is a wonderful door. That I gotta make sure I don't switch into It's not supposed to
Kermit!
be Gru.
Yes!
Um,
Kermit!
No,
No.
not Kermit. Gru.
Gru.
Is the one I have to avoid. He's supposed to be a little more Italian, not Russian, but we'll see how well that goes.
We see how it goes.
Exactly.
Why is my immediate reaction to hearing Greg do an accent is almost subconsciously my brain's like, mimic the accent.
That's good.
See, I do the same thing.
That's good. Because then the more accents I do, the more you all will do, and then I can get you to run more games on your own too. So then you're equipped just by sheer.
I'm between a few different accents for my characters.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I'm glad to meet you, and I'm glad to be a man in the middle of the forest for you. It's as you may know, as you may have noticed, I am not a traditional form, but we were tracking those. I don't know. Are you trying? Is that you? No. Is that your Italian hand? The problem is I'm trying to do a blend of Italian Russian, and that's really where I'm getting trouble. I should just do it only a bit or something. So,
Singing in the background.
Oh, we're never gonna get back on track.
we tracked this family after it's gone and traveled the countryside and had its own problems. Some of us have been tracking these types of creatures for a while, but it's good to see that you cleared them out. They can be a nasty bunch if you get them when they transform. So, thankfully, this was not a transformed version of them. But as you saw me transform, I got this way because of one of them. It was fun. The blood mixing and an open wound with some poisonous acid. It was great.
Oh, you're a werewolf. I thought you were like a really weird druid for a second.
A little bit of both. No.
Both.
I'm a fighter, a rambler, a gambler. There's all kinds. I have fun and I get the job done.
You got a mighty thing set up for you.
One could say. But it looks like you've taken care of my work here, so.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Did you a favor? We didn't do anything wrong.
I did not say you did anything wrong.
They died
I said we did you
screaming.
a favor. Yes, exactly.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yes, that's what I said.
I'm glad we're in agreement. I see we're going to
Yeah.
we're going to be great friends as long as you don't try and kill me like the last guy. I'm joking.
Oh, who is this last guy you
that's
speak
fine.
of?
How do you have predators?
Oh, I didn't say he succeeded.
I know, but still, like,
You know how like you have good friends?
Can I make an insight check
Did
on
you
him?
win?
Go for it. What are you trying to insight?
Like, if he's lying to us at
Oh,
all.
okay. Yeah, make an insight
I
check.
believe him
This one is worse than
wholeheartedly.
I do not. I have ye little faith.
I trust his accent.
I love that you do. I do not.
I've got one of those voices, that just says, trust me, I can be trusted.
Turns out he's an
11?
American.
An 11, and you're trying to see if he's lying?
Yeah, like if there's things he's not telling us.
So you haven't known him long enough to get a real good bead on his baseline. So your intuition's not. He's very flamboyant and boisterous. So there's a lot going on, and you're having a hard time. There's a lot is stimulating right now here, right? It's new. He jumped. It's early in the morning. He's just nonstop talking. There's so much noise.
Like me 20 minutes ago.
So you can understand why this is a perfectly average approach to. Yeah. So wait, was that my hand in the way?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I thought I was. Sorry.
Oh,
Slide over.
I chia.
IKEA?
Yeah.
Not IKEA. Anyway, well, it looks like you all have appear to be traveling out of the swamp, right?
Who's asking?
I already said I'm Dormon.
Ah, Dormon.
What do you mean? Who was that?
Yeah, that'd probably be best.
Tegan, what'd you say?
No, it's okay, nothing.
Fine.
Nothing of consequence.
All right.
Turtle! I shall try and find a turtle!
Are you mocking this fine man's
No!
Is that? I feel like you've now used two voices. So which one's a real one?
accent? You know,
Both of them are the real one.
neither.
She's crazy.
I'm not crazy. That's what the voices keep saying, but I'm not crazy.
It's good to be confident. Fight those voices. They don't know what they're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Unless they do.
Oh.
Y'all got this handled?
So I discern that you are a person of a variety of personalities there. There's a lot here. But I have a feeling this voice you're using right now is not the right one. Which is fine, but it's up to you.
No, it's not the right one. I just catch on to voices.
Oh, really? Well, good. Well, I am not from this part of the country. I tracked these creatures a good 20, 30 miles.
Yeah.
So,
Quite a while.
It helps to be able to sniff with the nose of a dog sometimes. A
You
wolf, technically.
said that they could transform. What do you mean by they could transform into something else?
Well,
You
this.
said you got this from them?
Yes, I did. Here, I will
Or are
recount.
they like werewolf things then?
They are not werewolves, but they are some things. Their other form, their other form we do call a grendel, where I come from.
Yeah.
And so, wait for it. What is that file? One moment, please.
Ding!
Who was that?
Ding!
I wish there was a waiting sound on the soundboard.
That could be the waiting sound.
I like it.
Since when were there
The
ducks in
waiting
this
sound is
swamp?
just a bunch of
I want to go find the
ducks.
turtle.
I want to go find my man. We can't have everything.
Okay, hey, yours is attainable. Mine is maybe not. I want to see if there are water holes nearby.
I didn't want to see the water holes.
I want to see the
See, now
water.
it's happening to me too.
I want to see the water holes, hoping for a turtle.
Why are you doing this?
I feel like she's making fun of my voice.
Also doing this.
I do not know.
Why are we bickering like this in front of that poor gentleman right there? He can hear us.
Do we need to walk away?
I think he follow us.
Wee wee.
We will work on your French.
Wee
What's your
wee.
French?
If you're doing an outrageous French accent, that's closer right now. But that's not how French works.
Oh my god, my face hurts from laughing so hard. I want
Hope
to
he can't
find.
hear us.
So,
I shall go find turtle.
You know,
Okay.
you know, find turtle.
so,
Me find turtle.
Mm-mm.
so,
I
do you
hated
want?
them.
I will tell you a little of the story if you want.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah.
So,
Backstory, go.
well,
Or-
since is everyone? Do you all need like breakfast or something, or are you good? Nobody needs to have some rations.
What, you got like grubs around or something?
I might
Where's
have
your
a flea
boyfriend?
or a tick somewhere. Give
Ooh.
me a moment. Hold on.
Don't mind if I do.
No, go bug your boyfriend.
Though you
Was that
really
a
should
slur?
use fire to have the ticks like back out. It's safer that way. Don't just yank them. It's bad. Terrible feeling.
Go see Char if you want grub.
So, these creatures, they do transform. It's a werewolf type thing. But we call them the Grendels. And the Grendels had cornered my squad. It wasn't our first monster, but it had managed to get behind us in this complex network of caves. The creature was that sort that reeks of maggots and stew and matted fur weeks from the cook pot. You know what I'm saying?
that
Like
sounds
gross,
good.
especially when it's in a contained space like the caves. We smelled it only a moment before it fell upon us. Cherne was the first struck. This was my friend, he died. The creature's tail whipped in 2 quick strikes, smack smack, in the same moment. Merritt, my other friend, he also died, heard the creature's growl close up. As far as growl
All
close.
of your friends dead, but Friends dead before we finish the story.
This is our funny story, though, because you asked about the enemy, and that was the whole thing, right?
Yeah. I remember
We get
that
to
a few
the
hours
third
ago.
friend. He lives, but it's sad. It's a long story.
How long have you been alone, by chance?
Oh no, I've got a pack here. I'm just the only one that transforms. The other wolves are back there.
Oh, so they're just watching us?
Oh, okay.
Say hello, guys.
Oh, Lord. Rips off shirt.
No, he's just communicating. So, but you hear these yips from wolf, like probably you imagine, like you can hear like a half dozen wolves from the other side, from 50
I was
away.
gonna ask, can I cast speak with animals to hear them at least?
You could. How long is that an action?
That is an action.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything else though.
Yeah. Okay. So, so if you're hearing the wolves' language, they go, "Yep, we're here, friend."
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. It's good to meet you all. I'm like, no, that's enough, guys. Chill out. Calm down. Right, he says. Anyways, so this is different. Those are real wolves. I'm the only one who transforms. But sometimes I get these, like, they'll travel with me as I go through their territory, like a friendly squad of buddies, you know.
We also have a friendly squad of buddies.
All
All of the
points-
goblins.
It points to the goblin village.
As you point to the goblin,
Oh no, it's not
make a
good.
perception check over there.
Who? Both of us?
Anyone, as you point to the goblin buddies.
Where's perception? Oh, dirty 20.
Okay.
15.
Are we all making us check?
If they both like gestured to their goblin buddies, so I had them.
I
But
was just sitting there.
it's just like it's fine. So as you look, like Gobby Wobby is like she rolls up and like sits up and like blinks like this is like we just went to bed. Like, who is this guy? And like watching you all a little confused. And then you do see like Char had started putting up like a cook fire, and he's now stood up and he's like walking a little bit in you guys' direction, just to kind of that thing that like I just want to make sure you guys are all good, but like trying to respect your abilities and stuff like that.
That's my man.
Slightly protectively. Who is this strange man in
Yeah.
the woods? Right?
Talking to my girlfriend.
Who is this strange wood man?
So no, that's Pinocchio. Strange wood boy. Just kidding.
With this wood boy. Woods boy.
He wants to see the
Woods
real
boy.
world.
This woods man.
So yeah, I see that you all have the friends, the goblin ones over there. They seem wonderful, actually. I've come across a few in other areas. Are these ones nice?
The nice as can be.
For the most part.
I mean, they tolerate me, so.
You have it in. Shut
You're
up.
dating one of them.
I am actually, I'm not gonna tell you that.
Oh, it's,
I already
I
shared that
understand.
information.
Sometimes we want to keep things a little undefined till we're ready to put a label on it. I get it.
Yeah, me and my big mouth. I don't know when to stop. Help me.
Okay, would you like me to take over?
My ego says no.
But realistically?
No.
Okay.
So, anyway, yeah, my two friends, they die in a series of complex combat maneuvers. The parts of the growl came close up, parts of him slid past the beast's sharpened teeth. I still envy the mercy of his quick death. Not even time to cry out in pain, and he was gone, like snuffing out of candle or something.
That's
Like
beautiful.
Donkey Kong.
What?
Snuffed out, like, okay. Anyways, so yes, Cherney and Merrick both gone. Still, they bought Rin and me time, and we quickly crisscrossed its underbelly with our swords, both tumbling behind nearby boulders for cover. And so we were like, yes, I heard the war cry for the Agarim. Rin and my friend Rin like drew his crossbow, and bolt twanged, and I heard a thump. And the roar at the tail end. So the beast was wood quick though, and I barely dropped to my knees before a claw gouged out the rock, a narrow miss of my head.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot.
He has this written down somewhere.
Already swinging my blade upward with 2 hands, I severed it at the joint. This creature. And so, again, this is the transformed creature. It's very nasty. Long, pointy claws. And the creature howled for a second time as dark green puddled near my greaves on my armor. I heard another twang and thud as the creature drew back, and thinking I would make chase, I leaned in another strike. But you know what's funny happened there? I lost my footing. I slipped on the green, goopy, drippy stuff that it leaked. It was messed up, but it was good because where did it go? Sorry. I can't read my own thing. I have it small. It's just a little bit.
Where did it go?
Yoink.
He just aged.
You old.
It was like zoomed out. So I lost my footing and landed flat on my chest plate, face down in the creature's ichor, like all over my face. The bloody green goopiness going up my nose. Its acidic vapor filled my nostrils while its teeth pierced deeply into my arm through my armor. Blood, saliva, steel all became one, and I couldn't stop the cry from escaping. My own voice sounded too distant. It was very intense. Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been thinking about this?
No, this is just, this is like my origin story.
Oh.
Is this why you're so obsessively telling this?
You asked about the creature, and I was telling you.
I
and then
didn't
you
know
asked
it
about my
turned into
friend.
this.
Oh, I can stop. I'm sorry. Short version, I died. It's blood mixed with me, and now look, I can transform. It turns into a very large werewolf.
Oh! And I back up. I'm just like, okay. Help, can you?
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were.
Hold on, what's the winged lady say? I could not hear her. I was transforming. It's loud, you know. There's like a rush of wind in my mind.
It's crazy.
Tegan, what did you say?
Oh, okay. You guys cut out when you asked that as well.
Oh.
Lovely.
So what did you say?
Oh, I just saw the threatening motion and I just said, don't threaten the werewolf, please. That's not a good idea.
My bad.
Yes. Yes, don't
I
threaten me.
think that's a bad idea.
I'm friendly. We're on the same side. You killed the bad guys,
Yeah.
and you got to do it without fighting the scary acidic form with the sharp claws that like razors and super quick and all that. So you're lucky.
Yeah, they were making
Yeah, you guys
s'mores.
almost died to the normal versions of them. Think about the acid versions.
I didn't almost die. I was having the time of my life.
I did not need a reminder of that.
Well, if it makes
You were
you
getting beaten up by the child, Nikki.
I was gonna eat the child, so
You
Valid.
can still do that. Its body's still there.
is it? I thought I got decimated.
I think if I remember correctly, you all had the goblins harvest them for rations.
Oh, yeah.
And baby troll is like veal, only more gamey.
I agree.
You were trying for something there, Greg.
No, it is what it is. So,
Can't change it anymore.
can't change it. So, anywho, so this creature, I died, I could feel my life leaving the body, and then funny thing, it mixed, and what happened next, I barely remember. This very large wolf, we call her the Queen Mother, came over and licked my wounds back to health after my heart had stopped. And so, I am what I am today.
So,
Oh, no, we're getting to know each other. What's your backstory?
oh god.
Where are you from? How did you get to the trolls? Or the troll form, not the Grendel form.
Oh, Mama
This
Bear.
one with the funny shoes, the Outlander shoes.
The
There's a long
Outlander.
story for
How did
everything
I
on
get
us, but
compared to
Nikki can
Outlander
tell us a few times.
shoes?
I'm sure Nikki would love to share again.
Well, I kind of had a different background than them. We're not going.
We all have different backgrounds, foregrounds, side grounds, camping grounds, coffee grounds.
Yum.
To each his own. You don't
Yeah.
want to share coffee grounds unless it's like there's enough water and enough. Never mind.
I know where you're going with that.
Share campgrounds, though.
But we, We basically are running away from someone, and we accidentally kind of are taking the goblins along with us. And
Okay, maybe I should
and Bellarose just backs up and tries to run away.
It's good
Can
not
you
to live in the
back
past,
up a
but
bit? I think I'm allergic to you.
Okay, let me pick up.
Constitution check.
Basically,
or
we crashed landed
Deception?
in the swamp a while back.
yes.
And then we ran into a wizard who sent us to a witch, basically, who wanted us to give the goblins to her, and that was Baba Yaga. And now we're here, disobeying her, and we're trying to lend the goblins elsewhere,
Well, I've never heard.
to a safer place.
I've never heard this Baba Yaga person you speak of, but
You are
wizard-
lucky.
maybe if you're running from them, maybe I am. So yeah, that's good. So you all are running from something. That's looking in your past. Where are you running to?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Those two are very different party members, telling him exactly what he wants to, and just wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Weather boy. I don't know this word. What does it mean? Is it some sort of local slang in the swamp people?
So a boy is like a young man, except like
well,
he's
I know
shorter.
the boy, and I
Okay.
know the weather, but like,
Oh.
what is a weather boy?
If you put a weather with a boy, which is a young man but short, and you get like a little, yeah.
Do you prefer the boy man?
No,
Do you prefer the weather man?
weatherman. I
She was trying to be funny.
trying. I'm.
Have a
Bye.
good night. Did you have any of the tortellinis? You should try them. I hear they're good.
Oh, I'll be back at 8, okay? I have to take Sunshine home. But I'm taking Oliver and Kaylee with me also. We're going on a field trip.
Okay. So you're making a quadrupack
Yes. Goodbye. I don't know what that means.
instead of quadruped. It's never mind.
I'm naturally funny, mind you.
Quadruplets.
Eh,
Oh,
That's good. I have to understand. I don't understand the joke, but I laugh for you.
thank you, thank you.
that was pity.
What I was trying to say was that is respectfully, dog man. It's none of your business
Where we're going.
Did we ask his name, or did he tell us
His name's Donovan.
Or did I forget? Oh yeah, I did forget.
Dorvan.
I forget
Yeah, that's what I
names.
said.
Like how Nikik forgets names still.
What are you talking about?
Who's Nikik?
I'm Nikik.
You never said that.
It-
You're too busy calling me weather boy or some such.
Nakik, Bella Rose, and that flying thing up there is Azara.
I'm not flying, girl.
Well-
You're pointing up at me.
You're a flying thing anyway.
Yeah, you're pointing up anyways, so doesn't matter.
Well, it's nice to meet you all. Good work with this pack here. Saved me some trouble. I appreciate that. Where are you heading to?
What did I just say?
The mountains.
This girl, she don't know what she's talking about. She's got like feathers in her
I
face.
don't-
Perception check.
We prefer you not know.
You prefer I not know.
10.
Somehow.
Well, it's interesting because it seems like you're saying the opposite of what she's saying, but I feel like you're less confident than she is, which means you're probably lying. And I'm not saying I have an otherworldly wolfy sense or anything.
Oh my.
But perhaps
Shoot him. Shoot him.
Oh,
Shoot him.
Would you like to shoot me?
Would you let me?
Do you want to get mauled by wolves?
Okay,
You already got mauled by some trolls.
why not?
Do I have permission to shoot you?
No, but if
Oh.
you, but I won't. But there are consequences to every choice you make.
I don't believe in that.
Consequences?
No.
Have you
We keep
ever?
do a backflip and see what the consequences are.
No.
He will do a backflip.
Black flip.
I asked Nikki to do a backflip.
He will do a backflip, and it will be not.
Well,
I was gonna say not unimpressive. So with his athletics, it's a 20.
Why did he just do a backflip out of nowhere?
Someone said do a backflip. I thought you needed proof of my capabilities.
Oh yeah, because I measure that with backflip abilities. Yeah.
Nikki's getting showed up on her backflip skills.
I didn't even do my backflip yet, so shut your feathered mouth.
Then do it!
Anyway.
Bella Rose, did you have something to say? Your friends are...
This is meant for the DM, not for
sorry,
you.
What do you got?
Can I cast a message on this wolf creature?
Yeah, you point at him and whisper words that only he can hear.
Yes. I'm sorry about my friends. We're just really wary of new people. We've been hurt one too many times.
Okay, and you hear his whispered response. It's okay, I understand. I'm the same way.
So and I whisper back, this is why we're not telling you where we're going.
Don't worry, I'm sure you won't kill me. Again.
Wait, what?
No, I mean like I won't die.
Oh.
Inside check?
Go for it.
I don't believe this thing.
What about it? Don't you believe?
You are very wary of every NPC we come across.
I have had a campaign where one player, like every single nice NPC I gave them was like, what's wrong with that? Inside check, inside check.
That will be
They were all
me.
nice, and then they finally meet someone who's very clearly evil, and they're just like, sure, I'll help you out of this cave you've been trapped in for 1,000 years. Walk with me. Oh, it hurts. There's some sort of strange magical bear. Oh, it hurts more. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I almost died. And no, you're good. Come with us.
I can fix them.
Me in 19.
This. Yes. Okay, so you got a 19 insight?
Yes.
And the question is...
Is he lying about anything he's saying up to this point now?
Well, insight isn't just straight lying, but you don't get the sense that he's being disingenuous.
Well, is he being honest?
It's clear that he, you're trying to pick up on cues in his language. With a 19, you have to kind of talk yourself out of a little bit of paranoia. Because you've had some negative interactions with a few people recently. So that lady with the chicken house and stuff.
Don't remind me of the chaos I had caused.
Hey, you, come here.
Yes.
You also. Come here.
Yes?
Can
you
you,
want me to come down there?
hey, Donovan, can you turn your dog ears off for a second?
Do you want us to just cast message in your brain?
You can just,
Thank you.
why don't we just...
Also, you only talk using your brain. Why are you going
Yeah, but he could probably still hear me. I'll step away a little bit.
Okay.
Stay there. I'm sorry.
That feels strangely insulting, but I'll take it.
I didn't mean it like that. You know I didn't mean it like that.
It's fine.
Now, hear me out.
So, Azara, are you listening to their conversation, or are you talking to Dorvan?
No, I'm listening to the conversation.
Oh, okay. So you three huddle in.
Yeah.
Theoretically, your fox friend is there too.
Someone decided to ditch.
So,
We're sleeping in.
we've got a whole goblin army here, we can defend ourselves in the army. But you know what would be better? A pack of wolves.
Okay, yes.
But what if the wolves turn against us?
Then we eat
I
them.
can talk to animals. I could probably try and convince them
Also,
to help us.
if she talks to animals, then she might be able to, tell us in advance if they're plotting anything against us. So either way, we have a super big advantage.
So far, they just seem like happy dogs.
I think that's offensive to them. You shouldn't talk like that.
I'm not talking to them like that. I'm talking to you like that.
Huh?
Bring the level down, madam.
Okay.
Okay. Will you please talk to the wolves, Azara?
Well, maybe we should talk to
Sure,
them.
but they're not here currently. If we meet up with them, I'll happily talk to them. But I think they're in the woods waiting to see if we attack this guy.
All right, Donovan. Listen up and listen good. How tall is Donovan?
He's close to 6 foot.
You're gonna have to look. Do you want to
Listen
hop?
good.
Wait, hold on. Do you want to hop on my
listening good.
shoulders
I'm
real
listening
quick?
good.
I
I'm
hop on
listening
her
good now.
shoulders.
Yes. Oh, all right.
Turn your ears back on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nikki, real quick, do you think that mammals can just turn their hearing off?
Oh, he just did, so
It's a strange custom you all have these parts. Okay.
listen here and listen nice. we're willing to be a little more open with you
Aw, that's
on
so
some
sweet of you.
conditions. Conditions.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still naturally sweet. No.
So you'll taste sweet like honey?
Maybe, I guess. I
You
never
want
tried.
to give me an arm or something?
No,
I can
no,
test it?
no,
Yeah,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait.
no.
Not
Do
sure.
not give him an
That's
arm.
a little more
Char's like, uh-oh. Don't give him your arm.
Sorry, it was. Anyway, the voices. Listen. So,
Dulcet talons of 1,000 demonic voice. No, I'm kidding.
how's about this? You know that we're running from someone because someone was loose-lipped. I'm not naming any names.
1,000 characters.
I'm
Yes.
not naming any
No,
names.
yes, okay.
However,
Yes.
You made a deal with Baba Yaga because she was threatening to eat you, Nikki. Because you're child-sized.
I am child-sized. Thank you.
For
Yeah,
some races,
you
right.
are.
Thank you. Now listen. How's about you want to come with us to wherever we may be going?
That seems strangely vague and generic. But, how about this? If you're interested in telling me where you're trying to go, I might be able to help you get there since we're traveling anyways, and you've done this service, which is all the reason I was asking in the first place. Was
Sure,
to say,
yeah.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I can help you, get to where you're trying to go.
Yeah.
But you're all like, oh, I don't want to tell you where I want to go.
You'd
More than
understand.
once I said we're going to the mountains.
You wouldn't happen to have a tracker in you, would you? Like a chip?
Like a wood chip?
No,
No.
Like a splinter in my paw? I've had that before.
No, no,
Met
no.
a mouse folk, because they were cool, pulled it right out. I hear he also gets along well with lions.
Man, this guy's seen a lot.
Yeah. More like a tracker chip.
I don't know what that means. Do you mean like I can track creatures like I did these ones? You only beat
They're
me
talking
to
about if something like magically or otherwise knows your location at all times or can figure out your location at all times.
I don't know about that. I know the Den Mother, she does she's capable of finding, she has an otherworldly sense of tracking, but I don't know that that's what you're exactly what you're it's not like in
I know.
Let's see. See, it does not. Never mind. He knows no magics.
You know what?
He seems like them.
Good enough. High five.
Man,
Nice.
you made me reach very high for that one. Good job.
Very.
Really asserting your dominance with that one.
I don't have to try. I just
I mean, hey, I hang out with wolves all the time. It's always some sort of show. There's this, but they're often misunderstood. People talk about like alpha, beta, sigma. I'm like, don't ruin your laptop. But did you know those are actually just for making the tribe better? The Sigma's almost like a third in command. He could take the lead if he wants, but he doesn't need to. The Beta's always second in command because he can't lead. He can't be number one.
man, that's tough. Azara, you hearing this?
All wolf packs are just families, basically, so most of these are just family structures.
Yeah, you know what I found? Yes, exactly. Like wolves, like everyone thinks they're like, oh, the lone wolf. But you know what? Wolves are funny this way. They will take care of like the grandparent wolf who's like, oh, I'm old and decrepit and my joints hurt. Oh. And they'll go and like make sure that they have food and stuff. Not like people. People will be like, goodbye, granny.
That is funny.
That feels so very pointed. And I don't like it.
I did do research on wolves for this character, so that's part of it, sorry. I wanted to make sure I got the pack dynamics right when I wrote them. Anyways.
And I have always been obsessed by animals, so I know them right back. That's why I'm a druid character.
Nice.
Alright.
So anyways,
Shall we
sorry.
shake on it? Is that a yes
What?
from you?
What were you asking me again?
Gosh dang it.
Like, I offered to help, and you have to give me a destination, but I did just run through this country with the locals, if you will. The other wolf tribe, they're with me. Like, they helped me get here and track, and they're like, so they like know the area. So I can like ask them if you want, or you can if you can talk with them.
We're going like straight.
Like towards the mountains?
We're going towards the mountains for the 4th time now. I get drowned out by the other two.
Sorry. I don't even think I haven't haven't seen it enough, but it's creepy. So, well, there's like a whole bunch of mountains. So, did you have is there a city, or do you not know the area well enough? Is it just like
We
the tall
crashed
things
from
over
the
there?
sky, so we do not know this area at all.
Let's get the Gobby Wobby or whatever she's called. She
Oh,
can talk
yeah.
more about it. Sorry, sir. you
All right,
can go ahead.
are you gonna go talk to Gobby Wobby and tell her to come over?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
Be a little nice.
What am I? Oh, wait, hold on.
Gotta get the voice.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say.
Just your crusting noises.
Are you okay?
Well, the early morning stuff, it's not as moist here as I'm used to. Anyways,
Yeah.
It's about to get a lot
you
less
all
moist.
is this gentleman a cool guy? Like, is he a friend of yours, or what's going on?
Well, his name's Danny, I think, and like he's like a wolf person, Like he turns into a dye. He's like a persona. And
He's a
like,
werewolf, you know what that is.
I saw that part. I saw
So he's a
that.
werewolf. He's
Flipping
all
into
kinds
Ackam.
as we, those trolls.
he'd like to talk to you.
Well, I think you all are doing a great job as it is. I haven't talked to. I'm a little nervous about the shape shifting because.
I can shape
Try again.
Well, it's one of the things that.
I'm like trying to get Marge voice going, but that's closer to Gobby Wobby. It's not working.
Do you need some water or something?
So,
Uh,
it's a much moister environment here. Anyways, I think you guys are doing a good job. It makes me nervous talking with Shape Changer because that was something that
You know who.
Baba Yaga was well known for, and it makes me hesitant.
well,
Gabby, you do realize that I am a shape changer, right?
is Azara
I've
over
never
here?
seen you shape change.
I have
She
not
is,
done this
though.
yet, I just forget I can do it sometimes. I can, if I want to. I planned on doing it at one point.
Well, here's the deal.
Nah.
Here's the deal, Bobby Gobby.
But,
Gobby Wobby.
Sorry.
It looks like one of your goblin kids woke up. Here's the deal, Gobby Wobby. We were thinking, come to a compromise, because these guys seem friendly enough. I could always put an arrow in their eyes if I so pleased. But I'm trying not to do that because I don't want a whole wolf pack on us. And there is a wolf pack where we can't
Farther
see.
out.
Where-
I did hear that.
Yeah, so we was thinking,
It's almost there.
we was thinking a bunch of wolf bodyguards, on the off chance that, not that it's gonna happen.
We run
on
into the
off
chicken
chance,
house.
Yes, that we run into a chicken house, and they'd just be accompanying us for like the mountain journey. What? I'm looking over here, but hi. What say you, Gobby Wobby?
Well, I'm fine if they know a safe place for us to go.
All right, I just figured I should ask you because you know.
Yeah. If they are, I'm a little out of my element here. But if they know a safer place, I don't think we're ready for like society.
Yeah.
But if we can relocate to a place that Baba Yaga can't find us, or where we might have a little bit closer connection without being looked down on by the outside, it could be good.
I think we ought to give it a chance then.
But if I take one more step in this direction, I will be the furthest I've ever been out of the swamp.
Isn't that exciting?
In a manner of speaking.
I think this is a new thing for her.
Do what?
Oh.
I got it.
What was it, Tegan?
Nothing.
Fine.
Fine.
Um,
Okay. So, do you want me to go grab him?
You mean Donovan?
Yeah,
Yeah, go
Is
ahead.
that just Donnie or something for short?
but I like Donovan.
Dorvan is my real name.
We could, Vaughn?
Vaughn?
I don't believe
Could
that.
we
for a
give you
second.
Vaughn as a
Vaughn.
nickname?
You could call me Vaughn. That's a fun one.
That's basically Donovan, you know.
Vaughn,
Whatever.
Vaughn, come this way.
So this is supposed to be going on even over summer.
Yes. Yeah, we'll have.
And then there's that there.
Yeah, so Tegan couldn't make it in today. So, but we're gonna keep having normal.
Okay,
mostly
so
normal
so what I could do is I go in there and then whatever.
We don't always put it in the chat, but we do always have it streaming to the YouTube channel. So if you're not here on campus, you could listen in or type in comments in the chat. So on my YouTube channel where I post these. Yeah. Okay. You could call me Donnie Vani, but that's more for little kids. I'm sorry.
When you do that.
It's only when in Discord, you mean?
Yeah.
We do that when someone's not physically here, and sometimes if my computer will handle it, but it doesn't always handle the streaming and going to Discord at the same time. Yeah. But we might, if I can, I'll try. I might play with the technology. We're experimenting every time. Cool.
Alright.
Donnie Vaughn. I mean, that's the wrong one. You can call me. You can call me Vaughn. Little children call me Donnie Vaughn who know me well enough.
Why don't you head this way with us? We have someone we'd like to introduce you to.
That sounds like an ambush, but sure.
No.
Little old us. Nah.
Nah.
You gave me a very high five. I think you're very capable. Oh, with only
Somehow
one.
she was able to do that even though she's like 3 feet tall.
I was on Bella Rose's
Yeah,
shoulders.
she jumped up on top.
She was on top.
Made
She's on
me be
top of
very
me.
aware of the other 3 arms she has.
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
You
Not
see
if
the
you don't
arms.
get handsy, we're fine.
I'm only handsy with one person, and that person is my man Char over there.
My man Char, what's up?
Don't talk to him.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
talk.
sorry. I thought you were introducing us. I was trying to make friends.
Look, you scared him. Now he's gone.
Char's not.
Look, you scared him.
Char's not gone. Let's just introduce Wabi.
I'm here.
Mickey, real quick. I think it's sweet that you care about your boyfriend this much, but also I'd like to say, when you're this angry towards anyone talking to him, it comes off as a little controlling.
Wasn't he worried about him talking to me earlier?
But you continuously talk to random people all the time, shouting at them, so he can talk to random people too. You threatened to kill me.
I
when
walk
talked
backwards
to you
2 steps,
once.
just shaking my head.
I threatened to kill lots of people. What of it?
Just saying that that puts people off.
Well, it's good to threaten. I never threaten, I just do it. I tell them how, usually before, for the fun of it sometimes.
I like this guy.
Yeah, there was one bear I had to take care of when I was in the service.
A bear?
A baron.
A bear.
How do we keep
Tegan,
getting
what'd
off
you say?
track?
I didn't say anything, it just popped up on the thing.
What did, what?
Huh? Question mark?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, okay.
So, have fun doing 2 voices at once.
No, I was trying to keep that conversation from
No.
me doing Donovan and then Gobby Wobby.
The
Welcome to the
NPC
club.
talks to the NPC.
PC. Have fun.
Take it away.
What are we? Hello, I'm Dorvan. Nice to meet you. Gobby Wobby, it's nice to meet you. So this is entertainment for you all. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm fine. I see.
We could have also added Char to the conversation.
We could have made you do 3 if we wanted to.
Hey, get over
Yeah,
here.
introduce that little kid that we gave knives to.
Oh yeah!
Hey guys,
Hey, little man.
he's so. Is this the one who jumped out of the wall? He's tall.
He sure is.
He's mighty tall.
He's not that tall. No, I'm kidding.
Someone's jealous.
Uh-huh.
I'm Gobby Wobby. Yes. So, well, it's nice to meet you, sir. I'm the leader of this tribe.
I'm a little out of my element. This is as far as I've been out of the swamp. Oh, that's totally understandable. It's good that they have, people need leadership, you know? Well, and we're trying to get out to the mountains. They said there might be an alternate home for us. Well, that's a good thing. And all of these the dozens of goblins you have here, you want homes for all of them? Like, what were you thinking? Like, did you want close to people, or did you want the caves, or did you want the mountaintop or a forest? Do you like cold? Well, we didn't really know. We just were trying to run from a threat in the swamp. All of us have grown up in the swamp, and you guys are so mean for the record. In case anyone was wondering whether if you put cartoons into this and gave them different faces, this could be a whole scene. But this isn't how D&D is supposed to work.
But
it's
it's
supposed to
good.
be 4 or 5 people around the table, each contributing.
But someone's contributing for us.
So, all right.
You're welcome.
Well, we kind of spent no, hold on.
Talking to himself.
We kind of spent most of our childhood trying to hide from this Baba Yaga witch lady who can transform like you do, which makes it hard for me to trust you, just to be transparent. Oh, I completely understand. It's hard to know what someone is doing when they, when people go through things like this. One, it sounds like you've been through a trauma, and I understand
Is he
trauma.
a therapist now?
I think he is.
I'm just making friends. What was your name again? I only heard it once, and the other two were much more talkative. The one with wings, what's your name?
They yap a lot, don't they? I'm Azara.
Azara, yes. I am not, I don't know what this therapy word is. I'm just trying to be a kind person, you know. I kill a lot, but I don't kill all the good things, and so I have to make sure I have the balance. I can't just go violently stabbing someone in the eye and then the next day not be nice to someone who's worth being nice to, you know? There's a balance here.
You take this lesson, the Keek.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes. So I'm happy to speak with the local tribe of wolves and see if they know a place. I can also see if we can contact the. I could try and.
group.
It's a little group. I'm trying to avoid the group, but it's very close. I have to fight that urge. So. What, Tegan?
I was looking up the CR level for wild shape at this point, and I'm delighted to learn that I can turn into a wolf at this level.
Nice.
The voices.
That's cool. That's cool. That's actually really awesome. So that means if they run, you could run with the pack if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That'd be cute. It's like a scenic wolves running.
Yeah, that's on page 3.
Oh dear. Here we go.
I'm kidding. No, that's for a different story. I'll send you guys the start of the story if you want it. Anyway, well, all that to say, good friend Gabi Wabi. Now that we're beginning to become good friends here, I'm happy to help you and the tribe relocate.
Like I'm having to help you and then I have those girls.
Maybe. So we're going to travel up through the forest. Now I'm going to get with the wolves, and they will help us find the safer paths. Are do you have any needs now that you're out of the swamp? Do you have food for the tribe and everything, or should we go on hunting for a moment?
I'm always down to hunt.
That's a dead troll.
Oh, you harvested. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, this is just beautiful butchery. Wonderful. I love very, very gruesome work here. You must all be well fed. It looks good.
Yes.
Just put a thumbs up.
So, if so, I'm happy to guide you. Is that what you would like? I think we would. I think we would like that a lot. So I'm sorry for.
It kind of sounds like Shaggy.
Yeah. It's like Scoobs. It's very close to Shaggy, but not quite, because he emphasizes differently.
Shaggy's also louder.
Yes. So.
You just need to be a bit louder.
I'm loud enough.
No! Why do you do that?
So I that would be very kind of you, Dorvan, and my friends call me Gobby Wobby.
No.
So, but yes, how long do you, can you give us some time to get the young ones working, to get set up?
Donovan?
Dorvan. Oh yeah, sure. Take the time you need. I'm here to help. So, so Gobby Wobby will go off to the rest of the tribe. Char will come step next to your side.
Hey.
Godfather, no.
It's
So, what would you all? Well, it looks like we're all friends now. What a wonderful start to the day, wouldn't you say? Still bright and early. The early. Wait, that's not how that saying goes.
The early bird gets the worm?
No, I was gonna
We
say.
are the worm.
We are the worm.
I was going to say the early troll gets the squirrel.
Squirrel.
The early troll gets. I like that even better. The early troll gets the knoll. I was gonna say squirrel, but that's like a snack, and the knoll's like, yes, I'll eat it. Haha, full meal. Anyways,
Go hang out with your boyfriend. I have a tree waiting for me.
Don't mind if I do. Bye.
so long. Nice talking to you, little bug lady. I'm
You know
kidding.
what,
Nikki.
Char?
It's Nikki.
Sick
It's
'em.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Sick Char on him.
Get his ass, he's bothering me.
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable with some of the way you're just describing me today. It could just because I'm out of my element, but
Oh man,
it feels a little.
that's my bad. I'm kind of out of my element too, you know.
I
These
understand.
dog people coming out of nowhere. They're just. Thankfully, they're clothed. That would be bad. I'd have to kill them if they weren't.
I prefer to meet people's clothes on most of the time.
Me too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Most of the time. I mean, no, you've got like the carapace.
I'm kind of got
You
built-in
have your
clothes.
own clothes.
Yeah, it's like a suit of armor, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That never comes off.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
Never.
but I clean it when I clean. You know. Let's talk about something else.
But I clean it.
Oh wait, hold on. But I
No.
clean it.
When I clean. Yeah,
But I clean it.
anyway. So, what are we doing?
I'm gonna run for the nearest tree and try and climb up it.
Sprint for the tree.
Trees.
I wish there was a way to speak with trees.
There's a
There
speak with
is if you
plants.
have speak with plants,
Yeah.
but you're not a druid,
There's a
so.
speak with plants.
Are you short, orange, and have a mustache?
I'm not the
I
Lorax.
don't see the plants either, but like, I just felt like.
But I'm going
I'm
to
here
run
all
to the
night.
nearest tree and get up it. Do I have athletics?
Yes, athletics is the appropriate thing to do there.
Survive the tree.
Survival would be to find a tree that's climbable. Athletics is to go up it.
11?
Yeah, that's good enough.
You struggle a little bit. but-
Encouraged by your previous success the night before, when all of that went down, you find the same tree, and you manage to climb up it, knowing the familiar handholds of the previous night. And while it is a little bit strenuous, you manage to get 15 feet up in the tree.
I'm just gonna watch over everyone as they do everything while I'm up in this tree.
Like a sick tree.
Like Batman.
I'm gonna help Char pack and stuff.
You're gonna help
I
Charlie?
want to go to the wolves.
Pack up.
Make a survival check. You want to go to the wolves?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go check in with the. We'll go check in with the boys. You know. If you want. Any of you want to go meet them?
Yes. I'd love to.
And then I see our fox friend here. He's a little different there. I've never seen a fox standing upright. That's cool.
Oh, I didn't even notice he was there.
He's not very talkative today.
He's sick.
He's a little shy. He has a sore throat as well.
I cast guidance.
Oh god.
That's so accurate, though.
And we won't talk about whatever he was like. Mess them up, but with a different word. But anyways.
Oh.
Yeah. There was apparently some confusion about literal versus figurative.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what was your survival to help?
16.
And that was to help pack up the tents? Okay. Yeah, so Char will go over and help some of the younger kids who had like mini tents kind of thrown
He's
around.
so good with kids.
And you go and like, so he's like talking with them and he'll get 1 or 2 tents done. With a 16, you're gonna get like 4 while he kind of chats up the kids because you're definitely you're not interacting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but
I only know one kid and they call me Auntie Keek.
No, it's Mommy Keek. Mama
No,
Keek.
I think it was Auntie Keek.
I'm Auntie. I'm Auntie.
Oh, that's right.
Who was I?
You were Mama Keek.
I was Mama Keek.
Okay.
The fact that I remember that and you don't is what
Only I
says
know that
something.
kid. I mean, only that kid. Yeah.
Look at my dagger work.
Oh, I forgot we gave the kid a dagger.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Or do you just do a yondu?
Not quite. I
I
can work on that. Quill. Yeah, that's cool. Not quite though. But okay. So you want to go over with the wolves though? So sure, come meet the boys. It's fine. They're not. I say boys. They're not all boys. It's the whole gang. I really should say.
It's the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Donovan is not
Okay.
sexist.
I mean, true.
So come over here. I'll meet you. I'll introduce you. And here is what do they want to be called? That's right. How do you say it in your language? So we've got Maladrine, Halmar, Artur.
Oh, please let one of them be called Wolfgang.
Wolfhang, and Chini.
Try. Try again, Greg.
No,
Yes.
it's a G-H-A-N-G. That's how you spell it.
Okay, and
Wolfhang. And Chini. Say hello. And since you still have speak with animals on, it's a whole full experience here.
Yep.
Yo, what's up? Hey.
I'm gonna torment Greg by making him voice every single animal.
Yes.
Somewhere in there, there's a sheep. There's a sheep in wolf clothing.
and it's like the Minecraft movie.
Yes. Just like that. I like
From
it.
the trailer.
Yeah.
Not
the Chicken Jockey.
But the actual movie, the Minecraft.
How did I? Oh, I thought I lost my D20.
Oh, I could turn the volume up here. Oh.
Oh, did you just realize?
Did you find the volume, Tegan?
I found a different volume, but I've been using the one from my headset.
Nice. And
I'm
then,
terrified of what the loudest of loud is.
yeah, don't be careful. So, as you talk with them, is there anything specific, like when they greet you? Like, do you say anything back? Do you try and talk in wolf?
Yeah, I'll greet them in wolf, why not?
What does it sound like?
Don't make me do this.
You just, I'm not making anyone do anything, but I am very compliant when you all put me in these situations. So I'm just saying.
You haven't done the good accent.
Aww.
I haven't done the what?
Which one is that with?
What did I
Keep cutting out, and I can't hear some of the things you guys have said.
What did you say I haven't done?
I can't remember now.
You said you haven't done the something accent.
I said,
That's
oh,
right.
never mind, I
That's the
don't
one that does it.
remember.
Okay, that was so 3 seconds ago. All right. Okay, so Azara
Only 4.
speaks wolf.
I'm just gonna keep talking to them and just like ask them about their day, ask them stuff about themselves.
Yeah, we travel these places all the time. It's pretty cool.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, I really like traveling with these guys. We go through, we find a squirrel here and there. We were out for the hunt that we were gonna kill.
Yeah, it was gonna be really nice, you know. We were really looking forward to it. Looks like you guys got to our work first, though.
So all we just hear is wolf noises
And
occasionally.
you all just hear just random howling.
Oh, someone had
You
something
can't
happen.
contain your laughter either when you're doing it.
Nuts in the fires, at least.
I wonder what they're talking about.
Yeah, tell us how it went.
Oh, basically, one of the little children basically kept throwing stuff at the bug vent over there,
Huh?
and she almost died from it. I'm just gonna
It feels like
talking the others.
Feels like someone just said my name.
It was like, oh, really? Right? That's what
Yeah.
it sounds like, right? That's the best Nikik's got in wolf.
Man.
So make a charisma check to see how well, and we'll say with advantage because you're speaking with Wolf. Tegan.
Okay, yes.
So with advantage,
Just charisma or persuasion? You said persuasion, right?
I think I said charisma, but you can do persuasion.
Okay, I don't know. It's the same regardless.
For some people.
Dirty 20.
Right on.
Nice. A few of them seem with a naturally smitten, and others find you very amenable. So you seem to be able to build a pretty solid rapport with the whole pack. And Gravan just kind of stands there in his human form, listening, and he's talked enough. He seems like, and so, but the rest of them do. They seem like they like you well enough, as far as you can tell.
Yeah. We have built rapport with the wolves.
So is there any details you would give the wolves specifically?
I would probably tell them the fact that I probably used Moonbeam and I didn't get hit at all. It's like subtly trying to brag to the wolves to seem cool to them.
Oh, I got hit by
Shaking
Moonbeam.
head.
Oh, Moonbeam hurts. I got hit by Moonbeam this one time. Oh, this like, it was some cleric or some god, I don't know, but he got out of there fast afterwards. But man, got my tail real good. See this scar? That's what it's from. That's a tough one.
There's like a missing patch of fur.
Yeah, there's a small missing patch of fur. If there was any more of the fur missing, you might think it had mange, but the rest of the coat's nice and healthy, so it doesn't look like it. So, meanwhile, what is Bella Rose doing up in the tree?
I'm like, can I hear anything from where I'm at?
You can hear the yips and yaps, especially from Azara. She's chatting them all up in Wolfish, and so all you hear is her going.
It comes out every time you make a wolf noise, so it's just a silence. It's too high pitched for my phone.
It won't
So you're
catch
just
it.
getting like nothing out of when I do the wolf voices?
Facial expression.
I hear like very little bits. I like hear a tiny bit and then it cuts out because it's like at the right pitch. It just cuts.
That's funny. You know, it does that with laughter sometimes, I've noticed on the screen
Yeah.
too. I have had to watch the audio for that. But yeah. Well, I'm sorry that you're missing out on all this
Animated?
Animal.
anthropomorphism. No,
Oh.
wolfopomorphism?
That's
Huh?
anthro.
Rubbish?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
Wolfiness. Moving on. So Dakota's Bella Rose hears the yips, yaps, and yammerings of the wolf pack and Azara. You might also see how efficiently Nikik is picking up tents if you're looking carefully.
Yes, and I just clap at my best friend and go,
Yeah.
Would you want to make, like, those are the basic facts. Would you want to make some sort of insight or other check about anything or everything?
is there anything other than the, like, would it be perception if I wanted to see if there was, like, anything past the wolves that I could notice from up there?
Yes, perception. There's a lot going on right now, so you need a 14 or higher to get anything new.
14.
Perfect. So.
Uh-oh. What did I do?
Okay. So.
I made a mistake.
In
Oh.
the distance, you hear thumping.
I hear the chicken claws. I'm waiting for that to pop up.
She's been irrelevant for way
not
too
in this
long.
moment. But with a
Uh,
well, I
the
can't
nut.
let you think they're completely gone. Then
Yeah.
you'll never be afraid of them ever again, as if she weren't a CR-15 baddie.
Here we go.
Interesting.
So, with your 14, you do look past the wolves as you're and you look at the goblins, and you see two things in each direction, one in each direction. You notice that Gobby Wobby, with 14, has picked up one of the one that you were rocking and fell asleep, had fallen asleep on your chest. And Gobby Wobby is now doing a little rocking thing like this, and every now and then she'll toss that child up in the air and catch it, and giggling. That's one thing you see. It seems safe enough. It's like 3-inch tosses. You know?
Okay.
It's not like Mountain Man
Strong
throwing
arming.
6 feet in the air.
I was going to be like, if she was throwing it any higher, I'd be climbing down from this tree.
Yeah. But it is like you're used to seeing Gobby Wobby kind of in that very kind of aggressive role, but this is her in an alternate situation. So where it's almost like so with that. In the other direction, past the wolves, you can see that their tracks extend, and so you're able to see a vantage through the forest, and it looks like they've traveled some sort of just a little bit off. Now that you're climbing up in the tree and it's daytime, you actually can see that there's a moderately well-worn, fairly wide path that leads through the forest, and so that isn't just kind of underbrush.
I messaged Nakik. Hey.
Oh.
Okay, don't be scared, it's just me.
Oh, okay.
I'm up here in this tree, and I know you're doing your thing with Char, but I seem to see behind the pack of wolves that just came in a very untouched, like there's not brush really left, wide path that seems a little intriguing. Would you want to go check it out?
I could. Let me just let Char know. Make sure that knife kid hasn't stabbed anyone yet.
That'd probably be good.
He's been good so far, but you can never tell.
I'm pointing at you. I forgot I have to do this part.
For each of the messages?
Yeah, I'm just randomly pointing, hoping.
It looks accusatory.
Because you're gonna have to
just
point
'cause-
up, because remember I'm in a tree.
Eventually it just turns into finger guns.
It's like-
Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'll just, I'll let him know. And you said it was past the wolf.
Pass behind the wolves.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, sure. I'll be fine. Yeah.
Well, we can just grab Azara on our way out.
I guess
You can separate her
so.
from the wolves.
I could take those wolves on.
Let's not commit violence.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'll go check out the trail.
Go talk to Char.
See ya.
See ya.
Wink, wink. See ya.
So when Nikki said I could take those wolves on, there's like a 90s song called Squeeze Toy. And I just thought Chew Toy, but it's like, the song goes like, you could be my squeeze toy. And I just thought the wolves like,
Oh, no.
And then like the scene from Toy Story with the dog.
Oh my
Like
god!
a medley of things happening in my head right there. Anyway,
Hey.
so
All lead to Nikki being a chew toy.
This is how it led up to the other campaign.
Yes.
Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Nikki died by getting eaten by a werewolf. My other one.
that's funny.
We're about to make it a canon event.
The dots are connecting.
I like it.
Hey, Char. I am.
Yeah. Thanks for helping the kids and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got a lot of the tents up and packed.
You were so cool.
Well, thank you.
Nikki goes slightly red in the carapace.
Her antenna kind of curl. You. For a second, she forgets that she's supposed to leave, and she's like, "All right."
You just gotta sit in the compliment for a moment, and then with Julia, like, where are you? Like,
It's just it's like Nikki, where are you? Where'd you go?
Oh, hey,
yeah.
yeah. I'll be right there.
You're right here, yeah. Oh no, that's a whisper.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I gotta go check something out real quick. I can be right back in like 5 or 10 minutes. It shouldn't take that long at all.
Oh sure, I'm not like, keeping track of you. I trust you. You're good.
Oh yeah, no, I just wanted to let you know,
Make sure someone
Hey, that's really
knows.
kind of you. I appreciate you thinking of me.
Yeah, just making sure that someone at least knows in case I get mauled by a bunch of wolves. It's little
I
stuff like
wouldn't
that.
let that happen.
Yeah, me neither.
I know.
I would never let that happen.
You.
You'll never catch me lacking.
I will never get mauled by wolves in my home.
I'm never gonna give you.
I'm
You're gonna get mauled by wolves.
locked in 24/7, 365, all the days of the week. That's the Lego Batman joke.
You're prepared for
That's the Lego Batman.
I will see you later. And
Later.
go.
Have
Later.
fun. Don't die.
Try not to.
Kinda like, yeah.
You cut.
Oh! Can I hear this conversation happening between the two of them?
Make a perception check. You need like an 18 or higher.
Oh, come
What if I
on!
just messaged you? He said he likes me!
I messaged back, oh my god!
I know! But that one I forget to message, so it's just like, I know!
Well, all right.
Okay.
So I gotta climb down from the tree now.
Yeah.
So,
Are we heading down there together then?
yes.
Alright.
So
Okay.
I climbed down from the tree.
Okay, and then you guys are gonna try and go to like the path you saw. Okay.
And but before I go, hold on, and then I point toward the wolf pack. Azara!
Yeah, I'm in the mid talking about that Baba Yaga woman to the wolves. Introducing.
Oh.
You want something?
Azara, make an intelligence check.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, just straight intelligence.
Just straight intelligence.
Oh, this is not gonna go
Oh,
well.
my intelligence is good.
Thank goodness.
23.
Yes!
Oh.
Fine, you don't accidentally.
Intelligence is my highest stat for some reason.
Fine, you don't accidentally speak to her in wolf.
Oh.
Human.
Right, now what were you saying? Continue your conversation.
I go, I know you're in the middle of your wolf pack thing, but there seems to be a path from where they came that is very untouched in this forest, and me and Bug Love.
Come on.
I'm just kidding. I say to her, but I'm like, me and Nikik, we're gonna go check out. We just wanted you to either come along, or if there's like, unless you don't want to, and then I'm just letting you know.
Alright, yeah, sure, I'll come along. You might die otherwise.
Can we ride you like a pony?
What?
Wolf form, say wolf form.
In your wolf form.
What?
She's asking if they can ride you like a pony in your wolf form. All I'm doing is
An
repeating.
actual horse, you know that.
You see,
Also, I
but
haven't shapeshifted yet.
oh, hey,
Yeah,
I'm just talking to them.
I thought she was in wolf form.
that's okay. There were Gibson things you were overhearing.
Yes, I was saying, if we think it's dangerous and it's easier to make it better, we could have you transform into a wolf and just ride on you as we go along.
It's the size of a normal wolf, and you are a normal sized person besides Nikki.
Well, yeah, it's more for her than me.
I can't hear this conversation.
You do know I can turn into bigger animals, right? And you know it's not only a wolf, right? I
Yes,
can turn into a horse.
yes, but here's the thing. If there's like a loner wolf that got left behind for some reason, it'll see another wolf and think friendly and not enemy.
Oh, ask her if I can ride her like a pony.
Nikki is asking if she could ride you like a pony. I
I
can't say
don't like the description, so I'm going to say no.
that was a hard no.
Oh darn! That's on my
That's
bucket
probably
list.
good for the sake of the internet.
For the sake of the internet. that's
Fan
good.
I could make so. Oh yeah, I could make so many Sog references right now.
Yes. And so, so Azara, how do you, what do you tell the wolf people to say, or the wolf pack?
Sorry, but I'm getting asked away by some of my friends. They need some help to go investigate something they found in the woods. See you later, though.
See ya. Peace.
It's a chill wolf pack.
Peace.
Peace.
Rock on.
Okay.
Alright. Azara comes and joins the two of you as you go to, about, what did I say, 50, 100 feet?
I think so.
Past the wolf pack, to a,
They didn't eat me.
That's
Thank goodness.
that's
not the
surprising.
First time around. No, yeah. Not on first pass.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Yes, you wanted to see this random path up over here for whatever reason.
I have a feeling that this path is not random. So, shall
Well, if it's path in the woods, I will say it's probably not random.
now she has a point.
If it's a random path in the woods, yeah, it's going to probably be, yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere, so probably something.
And if it's where the pack came from, wouldn't we see a bunch of little paw prints? But you say, but it's like
Also, isn't it
untouched.
overgrown, didn't you mention?
So, you guys can make a perception or investigation check as you get there.
I'm gonna need
She
to
was
read.
looking from the top of a tree.
I just saw it from the tops of the trees, so I don't really remember. I remember, but like not well. Let me like try again.
I got a 13 on investigation.
Okay,
Or,
and what are
sorry,
you looking for? exactly?
perception,
I
actually.
got 16.
On investigation, perception, or something else? What are you looking for?
Perception.
Okay. Because you're trying to see what you see?
Any tracks I'm looking for.
Okay. So yeah, you guys can see the tracks of this of a pack, and you can also see a few of the larger footprints of the troll form of the Grendels.
Okay.
There are also a couple ruts that are dried beneath them, like that they were pushed in during rain, hardened, and then the other tracks are on top of them.
Okay.
So older tracks. And then what was yours?
30-20.
Okay. And yours was investigation?
Perception.
Perception. And was Azara doing perception or investigation?
I was
Perception.
doing perception.
And what was your roll again? Just make sure.
16.
Okay, so you had 13, 16, and 23?
20.
Okay. So you get the basic tracks. Azara gets the older wheeled tracks, and then with a perception of nearly 20, you find pressed in as if it had fallen and then gotten smushed into the dirt. There's a tiny, by some sort of cloven hoof or something, there is a tiny sliver of shininess on the road about 50 feet further down the path.
Guys, there's shiny things that way.
It's a mirage. How many times do I gotta tell you this?
No, but it's like a shiny path.
Yeah.
It's like a
Mirage.
tiny little thing sticking out of the mud.
It's like a path to lead to this shiny thing sticking out.
Oh, it's sticking out? Well,
Yeah.
why didn't you just
Like a
say so?
magpie.
You wanna
Yeah.
go check it out?
Yeah.
I said you're like a mag. You see the shiny things.
I see the shiny things. So
Yes.
let's go.
Let's go.
We walk towards the shiny thing. Get in front of it and stop and go, okay, so how are we gonna get this out?
Pull on it.
And
Go for it.
Can I try to pull it out?
Yeah, so there's like a tiny little piece, like almost like the size of a penny sticking out.
Minuscule.
Would that?
So are you? What were you trying
I'm just
to-
gonna pull it
Okay,
out.
so make an athletics check. It is kind of
Gotta be athletic for this little penny.
See, I would think sleight of hand.
I can do sleight of hand.
No, do athletics.
No. That's an 8.
Can I try and pull this thing out?
Well, hey, give me some credit. Maybe my fingers slipped.
So it's embedded in the ground, and because it was pressed in, it's like it's in there pretty good. It's hard to get, and it's smooth metal, so it's hard to get a good grip on.
That's all it is.
I dig around it and see if there's anything that might make it easier to pull up,
Now, why didn't I do that?
and then I try and go to pull it up.
Okay.
Athletics?
Yes, with advantage.
Oh yeah.
Darn.
Oh yeah. That was needed. That's not bad. Oh, maybe that is bad. 12?
This thing's really in there.
Wait, so let's see. Wait for it.
Things are loading.
It's not GPT, just to be clear.
I'm aware.
Are you?
You sure?
Thanks,
I do
Greg.
use GPT sometimes. I just needed to specify. Okay. As with you said, it was a 12.
Yes.
Okay. As you go to dig around some of that, you will see a little bit of this penny-like object sticking out. It goes and it looks like it continues on into what looks like a longer rod, and you end up getting a good grip and pulling it out. And it ends up being a flowing, almost like a shape like that curly Q shape that is like for the wind, that kind of thing, like that. It appears to be like a long, irregularly cylindrical, like tube-like thing that is in the shape of a curly Q, like a wind.
Is it the rod?
Is it the
It looks
rod?
like a wand.
Is it forked?
It is not.
Oh, so it's not that stupid thing that we need.
I feel like it's a quick, easy solution.
The Lord.
Okay.
Cool. You got a stick.
Yes, no, but there's... Oh, I do have detect magic.
And it's got intricately, as you look closer, it's carved with swirling patterns that resemble gusts of wind as well.
Touch magic.
Small delicate feathers are bound to the top in an elegant fashion, and these aren't feathers. These are like gilded, like metal formed feathers, and it feels warm when you touch it, as if carrying a lingering breeze.
Breeze.
And I cast detect magic on it.
I Chia. I have detect magic finally.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yes.
I was immediately like, oh, you need it? Okay, I got it.
No, I have it.
You can still use it later, apparently.
Use it finally.
So, one sec. Make sure I can give you the right information here. That's not it. So, actually, what it would be, you get for detect magic, you have it radiating the color that aligns with transmutation magic. Because detect magic allows you to see if something has the presence of magic, and you can use your action to see a faint aura around the object and learn its school of magic, if any. Now, as who's casting detect magic? It was Dakota.
That was me.
Or both of you are. Then.
Yeah, we both did it
You
the
both
same
did it at the
time.
Okay, so each of you roll a d100, both of you.
Okay.
That's not bad.
What was it?
93.
Okay,
That's assuming it's going higher better.
right. And then Tegan,
What was it? I got 62.
62. Okay. So Tegan, your detect magic, you get, there's an object here. And yes, it's transmutation. So both of you get that. With a 93, Dakota is going to unexpectedly see something glowing about 20 feet to the left off the path. So off this this pathway into the forest, kind of behind a bush, you see this glowing kind of coming from behind the bush. And it is It.
I like how I can just see Greg starting to search something up.
No, I'm trying. It's one of those like when it's detect magic, I have to know the school of magic, and I'm pretty sure it's transmutation, but I don't always remember the schools of magic of things.
Transmutation is if it changes the form or nature of something else.
Yeah, and sometimes.
Divination's kind of like future seeing. Necromancy is self-explanatory. I can't remember a lot of the other ones because I've never played a wizard.
I feel like necromancy isn't self-explanatory, Tegan. I disagree.
I disagree.
All right. So you get evocation magic sense from whatever's on the other side, wherever that's coming from. So you see a faint aura. Yeah.
Okay, can I go towards it?
Can you what?
Can I go, like, follow where it's...
Yeah, you want to go find wherever the glow is coming from?
Yes.
Yeah, you get there and there is, it almost looks like a cap, and as you're holding the wand, it looks like it's like a cap to the wand. So it is a bit of a, beyond just the wand with its filigreed feathers and whatnot. You're on stream. Beyond that, this is going to be almost like an explosive gust look to it, like not mushroom cloud, but like an elegant version of that.
Yeah.
You know, that would, and so it kind of caps almost like, so when you hold it, it's almost like it's like one of those bobblehead pen type things when it's together. But now you have this wispy look with some feathery things and then a little cap that goes on it. It seems like they go together.
Interesting.
And one is transmutation. The wand has transmutation glow, and the other one has an evocation for the cap.
What you got there, Bella?
I think you should point it at something and see what happens.
Okay, y'all are at once.
I was first.
True, and so we'll go in order. Hold on. This wand thingy I picked up. I don't know what it quite does yet. I know like the magic part of it, but I don't know what it quite does.
What's the magic part of it?
Don't make me explain it right now.
Man, I don't even know what it is.
What terrible magic friends. Never want to explain magic to the one who can't do magic.
I'll show you.
Transmutation, so that means it's gonna probably change the form or the shape of something else.
How
so
does she know that?
Turning you into a frog or something.
I think we both tried to figure out what it was at the same time.
Y'all a bunch of gatekeepers.
I just tried to explain
Cries tears at you for your comment.
Cries blood at you in response.
Okay, hold on then. So I put the wand and go.
I wrote that we point the wand at Nikik.
Make a
No.
Constitution check, saving throw with advantage if you're trying to force blood tears.
Okay.
Real quick.
I point the wand and just kind of go with it.
Yeah.
Wait, which one is it?
That's an 18.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Fine. Yes. It takes a serious amount of work, but you like force these
blood
it's not
tears.
Like emotion tears. It's like the stress tears, you know,
Yeah.
like, or like when
Hey.
when it's like you can bust your capillaries in your forehead and sweat blood, you know, like historical figure of recent Easter times.
I win.
Nikik, I think you should go see a doctor.
They
Yeah,
have
but-
doctors in these parts.
Yeah, because what you just did doesn't look quite right.
Kuro counts enough.
I can't blink. I can't.
Yeah, because you just hurt yourself, you goofball.
I couldn't blink before. It's not a new thing.
So I look at a tree and I point my wand towards the tree and go with it, hoping something will happen.
Okay. Make an Arcana check. 0 to 10 uses the wand. 11 or higher uses the cap.
Oh, you didn't take the cap off?
I can't do that mentally.
Is anyone else's vision?
25?
Okay. So,
I get the cap.
A line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. So you all hear this, like this rushing of wind and this roar of suddenly, and then this, ow, I flicked my wrist forward, I know. I'm gonna put this back. That's why I have this to hold me from, remind me that it's not feeling well. Sorry. But this whoosh, let's, Azara and Nikik, roll a D100. If it's 40 or lower, you were unwittingly in the path of the wall.
Oh, I hope for your guys' sake
Okay,
you're
I got
not.
94.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Is this a D100?
That?
Yeah, those
two
together.
combined.
Those
Okay.
powers combined.
Awesome. First try. I messed up with this one. Hang on. I accidentally
Sure
touched
you
it.
did.
I accidentally touched it. A 4 and a 0-0. I don't
That's a
trans.
4. You are somehow like she was focused on you, and then she thought, "What does it do?" And she's like, "Tree," and she thinks like it's over your shoulder, but
Oh,
you're
no.
in a 10-foot wide, 60-foot long path. So you,
Phew.
so it's like dead on.
Ah!
Make a strength saving throw.
I'm so
have you
sorry,
done?
Nikki.
You blast her into
Oh.
a tree.
Okay, hold on.
What'd you roll?
This is your strength saving throw
Oh,
stuff.
I'm aware.
No, it's yeah. What do you got? What do you
I got a 5.
got? Total.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
you
so
are
sorry.
pushed 15 feet back.
Oh my.
Roll another D100. 0 to 30 means you get smashed into the tree.
Oh, I smashed into the tree.
Into the tree.
Thorax splits from the power of the wind. No.
and the upper
like a
half
bug on
travels over to
windshield.
Char.
Yes, like a bug on a wind.
No, no.
There's another 0, 0. You have a 4 again?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Why
you.
would I do that?
I didn't mean to.
So the suddenness of all of this is kind of surprising. And you get thrown back into the tree.
dear
And
Greg.
while it's only 15 feet, it was shocking, and I am going to have you do 20 feet worth of fall damage. So roll
Oh,
2d6s.
Oh god.
You just hear me scream at you. I'm sorry.
That's
That was
a
a
6.
Oh
Good thinking out
And a
loud.
2.
Alright.
Okay.
So 8 damage
I might
there.
fight with Nikik often, but I don't throw her into trees.
no. I didn't mean to.
And it keeps going if you maintain
Oh, God.
concentration.
No,
So,
breaking
Nikik
it,
is, like,
breaking
pinned against
it,
the
breaking
tree.
it. I'm like,
The
ah!
wind is rushing by. There's clearly like
Oh.
noise as all of the branches and stuff. Some are snapping.
How do I break this?
So okay,
Help.
make an Arcana check to see if you can break concentration, since it was a spell you weren't familiar with and everything. Like,
19?
yeah, okay. So, you're like, oh
I
gosh,
was gonna laugh if it was like another 4.
no, no, yeah, that'd be bad. So, with that, the gust, like, everything suddenly sounds really calm, like when your ears are just a little bit blown out after a rock concert or something. You know, when that kind of thing happens, and the whole forest is like quiet. Like the birds that were there before stop. The everything stops rustling.
Oh,
like
no.
a
What did I
single
do?
limb dangles broken in the background, and then falls in the quiet to thooch on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, look at that, you guys! That was pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Dorvan says.
Oh, dear.
Well, that I think is the signal to go. The goblin people are all set. So it looks like we're
And
ready.
this is where he's gonna leave it.
So with it.
I like.
I was going to say, what happens if you use the other part of the wand? Point it in the same direction.
Do you flip the wand around and try and use the other part of the
Please,
wand?
please
And I-
don't.
Use the other part. Try use the other part of it.
Flip
Do
it
you
around.
Do you swish and flick?
Switch and flick.
Roll an Arcana check.
I've just like fallen down.
And I'm pointing in a different direction. I'm pointing like towards the wolves.
towards the wolves.
Oh, not the wolves.
Why not?
What'd you roll?
18.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
A second gust of wind releases, but since you flip the wand around, it is directed at yourself. Make a strength saving
Of course, I did that. Oh, come on.
What'd you roll? A 3?
Oh my
So make a sleight of hand check to see if you hold on to the wand or not.
Oh
You're
dear.
saying
Please let me not throw this thing away from me.
This is kind of throwing her into a tree, I guess.
10?
Okay, you hold on to the wand just barely, but now make a, what was it? What did I do for yours on the tree thing?
the tree thing. That was
That was,
strength.
oh, it was a percentile die is what it was.
Oh,
so
that's
roll
right.
percentile, I think I said 30 or less on that one. 0 to 30 and you get knocked backwards into a tree.
Want you to look me in the eyes.
91.
Alright.
Tree.
So, you flip it around, and like, it's like this massive, like, you know the eye test for glaucoma they give you?
Oh my god, I
But
hate
it's
that
your
test.
whole face.
I hate that.
It's like this sudden like whoosh, just like that, but not just your eyeball, your whole face and body and
Ooh.
everything, and you have to lean into it and you break concentration and stop the gust. And the magical energy seems to fizzle for the time, so it no longer is currently glowing. That the evocation color at least. So yeah.
So if it stops glowing, then maybe you use it again.
That was quite the show. I'm not sure what the second one was supposed to be doing exactly.
I was trying
but
something.
It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to have you around. You guys are so entertaining. I will say, like I said, we're ready to go. If you're ready to go, it looks like you found something fun.
Are you ready to go, guys?
I'm
Let's
like
just
on the
put wand
ground.
away for now. Is the only thing.
I like pick you,
Hello?
help pick you up. I walk over to Nikki and help pick her up. My love, I think I accidentally knocked you too far.
My pupils are just gone.
And I tap you on the forehead.
Who's there?
It's Bella Rose.
You're so red and blurry. Oh my God.
I may have messed you up a little too hard.
And the blood is like dried and coating over your normal eyes. You know.
I just like lick my finger trying to get it away
On
from
my
you.
eyes? A windshield wiper.
Can you
Thank
see any
you.
better?
I can't blink it away, so.
Well, does that help at least?
Well, now it's all smudged, but.
I was trying.
This is worse.
Oh, I'm trying.
People like trees walking around. Never mind, that's a deep cut reference. Moving on. So with that, all right, we're heading out,
Let's go.
and that's where we'll
Okay.
end for the night.
I can't. I choices were
Well
made.
done, everybody. Good role play. I do believe that we have recovered
From Noella.
It's not her fault. Also, you guys are pretty chaotic, like more than
That's the
usual.
point.
Like that was a yeah.
Okay, that was 2 weeks before finals, and
Yeah.
some of us had not slept that night before.
I wasn't
Yeah.
judging. I merely
Fair.
was observing. And being in out.
And he said after texting me that showing the line was mean.
True.
Did I say mean? I should have just said, man, I should have just said that was cold. But anyways.
Oh, that would have been funnier.
Yeah. I'm not always funny the first time around.
Man,
Oh,
I get
quiet.
that.
Stop.
Anyway, all right. So we're good for next
An
week as far
exchange.
as I know, barring major catastrophes. We're still trying to lock in our summer schedule, and so
Still
I will
trying
let
to
you
lock
know if
in.
anything happens that means that we won't run this particular game.
Please.
But
Okay.
right now, my plan is that. But so we'll see.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, Tegan, I'm glad you were able to tune in from afar, and
Did I put? Oh, yeah.
you are
Thank you for doing this for me again.
bonding with the wolves. Yes.
Bonding. Oh, that'd be a cute name title for the episode.
Running
I will
with
change
the wolves.
it from the aftermath. Yes.
To Bonding with the Wolves.
Or
Thank
go-
you.
Yeah. Yeah. So the last thing Tegan will hear before you guys head out is the yipping of the wolves, and in wolf she will hear, even though I think concentration matters, but we won't worry about it. She hears, yeah, that one really blew my fur back from one of the wolves. And that's it.
I love it.
And that's it.
All right, bye.
That poor unsuspecting wolf.